And news just out. Pfizer says it could be ready to apply for emergency use authorization for its COVID-19 vaccine candidate by late November. That comes in an open letter issued this morning by Pfizer Chairman and CEO Albert Bourla. He says the company is seeking to provide greater clarity regarding development timelines for the vaccine being developed by Pfizer and partner BioNTech. And joining us now, Dr. Scott Gottlieb. He's a former FDA commissioner, CNBC contributor, also serves on the board of Pfizer and Illumina. I looked at the actual release, Scott, and I wish you could stay all the way till 7 because I got about 6 things to talk to you about. But it seems that Albert Bourla is saying, assuming that everything goes right, that's when we could do it. And I don't know if he's saying things are going right.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I was listening to the news as you were reading it, so I have not read the letter yet. But It seems what you said seems consistent with what the company's already said in terms of when they might have data, when you would have enough patients with a second dose that you'd be able to apply. So I'd have to take a look at it, though.
Here's what he said, Scott. Assuming positive results with both sets of data that they're talking about, Pfizer said it could file for emergency use authorization after receiving the safety data, and then a third set of data, which would be looking at a large-scale manufacturing, whether they can do that, would be ready to submit to. And then Bourla said it's laying out the timeline in an effort to clear up any confusion about the complex process. But we have not.
Yeah, that seems consistent.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it seems consistent with what the company's been saying, and also consistent with the guidance that the FDA put out, where the FDA said that they wanted to see 2-month follow-up data on the patients in the clinical trial. And so if you look at the number of patients who've been dosed in that clinical trial, when they got the first dose, the timing of the second dose, the expectation was that both Pfizer and Moderna would start approaching having 2-month follow-up data on most of the patients in their clinical trials towards the end of the month. And I mean, Monsef has said that too, the head of Operation Warp Speed, that the companies might be ready to apply as early as end of November, early December. So that's fairly consistent with the timelines that have been laid out.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.